Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are harvesting our garlic. So my family and I just got back from spending almost a week in Ottawa. We brought our trailer up there, camped, and we were tourists in the city, and it was so much fun. But it's always the case when you go on holidays that you get back to twice as much work as you left behind. So you can see my boys in the background there harvesting our garlic. It's one of many jobs that we need to do because it seems like our garden exploded while we were gone. But one thing I'm noticing about this year's garlic harvest, and I'll make sure I'll turn the camera around and show you, we're having an amazing year. And I always pay attention to the plant species, the vegetables that do really, really well. And I think about future need. So garlic is an amazing antimicrobial. It helps support digestion, your immune system, cardiovascular health. So what does that mean in terms of the needs of my family and the needs of my community? So I pay attention to that. I'll show you our garlic harvest in just a sec. Why, hello there, my fellow self-sufficiency seeker. Did you know that in addition to running Spirea Herbs, my membership platform, and doing all the things I do, that I also write for a magazine called My Grounded Home? This was a passion project launched by myself and my good friend Caitlin Scott because we really wanted to take the overwhelm out of this self-sufficiency lifestyle and the homesteading journey that many of us want to embark on. So if you are brand new to homesteading, but you're not quite sure where to start, I encourage you, head down to my description under freebies. You can grab the first issue of My Grounded Home that we launched completely for free, and you can check it out and see if it's for you. I imagine it would help you on your journey. Honestly, it's something that I wish I had had access to when I first started out. So like I said, head down to that description, click and grab your free copy of the first issue of My Grounded Home. And of course, let me know what you think. So this bed has already been completely harvested. And as you can see, we have quite a bit of weeding to do. We still have quite a bit of soil too, so we'll be topping up these beds and really cleaning them out. We like to, garlic is a long haul crop. And so what do I mean by that? I mean that it takes up space in your garden from about October all the way through winter until about now, which is end of July or mid to end July. And so you kind of have to be cognizant of that in terms of planning out your gardens, that your garlic is going to be a long-term resident. But we have always done really well by planting carrots, beets, and beans in the beds after we harvest. And we usually manage to get a pretty good harvest from that, so we can use these beds one more time. So I wouldn't plan on your garlic beds being a place where longer growing vegetables would need a home. Things like sweet potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, potatoes, that kind of thing. Eggplants, things that need a longer growing season. I would not plan for your beds to use your beds that way, but you could reuse them in terms of a fall crop, as long as, and now let me know in the comments, but we've always found that garlic actually does really well when you plant it in the same spot every year. And so we don't rotate this crop. So I just want to make sure this bed's clear for me to be able to plant garlic seed in the fall before the ground freezes. So what were you just saying?
Well, as you were saying, we have twice as much work as we left behind.
It's true, we do. So check out our garlic harvest so far. So the boys have just gotten into the second bed. We are having an amazing garlic year. Hey kiddo, show them the size of that garlic bulb. Like
it's massive.
They're massive, right? Like we're having a really, really good year. This is actually the smallest crop we've ever planted. Normally we plant more, but we don't have a reason to because these are amazing. So I do have videos on how to harvest, either a video or a blog post. I'll make sure I'll post both. How to harvest your garlic, how to store it and cure it for long-term storage. When I say long-term storage, what I mean is that this garlic will be good to eat, probably, if we're really lucky, up until April. After that, I'll be making garlic powder from what's left. So you're never really going to be able to store it longer than that unless you decide to do things like pickling and canning your garlic. I also have a really great video on fermented honey garlic, which is a really great remedy. I recommend everybody have on hand for the winter months. So check out that video too. It's super, super easy to do. Yeah, we crushed. Oh yeah, we did garlic and olive oil. What else did we do? I want to do some garlic butter as well. Yes, so we crushed the garlic, we put it in a jar, and then we covered it with olive oil. And so then whenever I needed to cook with it, I just would take out a scoop. I'd pull back the olive oil, scoop out some garlic, and then cover it back up again. I also really like doing garlic butter, like compound butter, and I do have videos on doing compound butters, but maybe I'll show you the process this year so that way you can see it specifically with garlic. But I think for now, I'm going to stop talking and get back to helping the boys, because after this, I think you mostly harvested dirt on that one, kiddo. Let's see. Yeah, that's a big giant dirt ball. We have cucumbers, pickling cucumbers, zucchinis, sugar snap peas. We are loaded with food. I also anticipate we've got some cabbages hiding under the row cover. So we've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, and our tomatoes need some help. They sort of went wild while we were gone. So we're busy. Let me know what's going on in your garden. Leave a comment below. Let me know how your garlic harvest was and what varieties you plant. I'm always interested. We grow music, but I'm always interested in learning about different varieties and which ones we should add to the homestead. And until next time, this is Corinne from Spirea Herbs, wishing you health, wellness, and happy gardening.